tell you that, too?
Do I get it started?
I'm gonna get this started.
Okay, you're going to get me started? Okay.
There you go.
Okay, top 10 things you can do to promote job creation and create cash register sound in your community. You've heard of David Letterman's top 10. Well, this is my top 10 to create job creation that I've collected from over a dozen years in working in economic development. I don't know who that is. Is it you, Tim? Number 10, SWOT analysis. You can't understand what's going on in your community if you don't perform a SWOT analysis. You've got to know strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. And you've got to take those threats and turn them into assets. Seek out location consultants and project managers. Ask them, how do I compare to my competition? Not the county next door, but at a regional level and internationally, because that's where the world is heading these days. Number 9, you won't have anybody going into a football game without a plan. Have a written plan. Know where you're going. Know where you're taking your economic development team. And engage your leadership. It's not just about you. You've got to engage them because you want everyone playing off the same sheet of music. And when you have that written plan, create benchmarks and measure your results. How do we do last year? How do we do 2 years ago? Over time, you'll create a tremendous track record of measurement that will tell you where you're going into the future, what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Tell your story. I'm a great believer in that. Don't let someone else tell it for you. You've got to be able to tell people the importance of economic development. What does it mean to create jobs in our community? What is our leadership engaged in? What are we doing? Tell it in every way that you know and engage technology because that's what your youth leaders, your future leaders, that's what they're looking at. Use smartphones, use Twitter, Google. Make sure that you're telling your story in every form, today's availability in the 21st century. You heard it yesterday, customer service, not on that Excel spreadsheet, but it can be a tip the scales in your favor if you have exceptional customer service. Streamline the process for permits, utilities, police, fire. You want that lady in the blue dress to be happy, not angry. And be sure you remember, it's a great big world out there. Everyone's not just like us. We've got to understand from their perspective. Talk in the way that they understand and be respectful of their culture and their language as well. Number 6, streamline processes. You see the guy all tied up in the scissors and the red tape? Don't we make it hard sometimes to do economic development? Streamline your processes at a local level. Make sure that your employers know that you are working to make it simple for them to create jobs. Have a bias in your community in favor of simplifying processes for employers. Do what it takes to make it easy for them to bring expansions and jobs to your community. You'll be a winner and they will too. Okay, number 5, partner regionally. I'm a big believer in regional partnerships. With 159 counties, second only to Texas, we can't do it alone. You've got to partner with your neighbors. Stanton Springs, a great example. Baxter, 4 counties, pulled the resources together. And another thing is, look at this graphic. Joint effort to sell a community can be more effective than cutthroat competition. You don't want your neighbors next door to be angry with you because that prospect is looking at a regional labor supply, not just you. So you need them. Is this your labor force? I hope not. But know your labor force. What are the demographics of your labor force? Are they blue collar? Are they professional? Are they young? Are they old? Are you building a labor force? What does it look like? You've got to know what your demographics are in the labor force. And do these skills fit what your employers need? Challenge we're having today. If not, where are you likely to find them? What are you going to do to train them? Are you working with your technical college to get those skills trained? Because that's critically important to have that labor force for today's 21st century employers. Know your job creators. Who in your community is creating jobs? Is the market changing so that they have the opportunity to bring clusters in, to do more? Talk directly with large and small employers. Don't forget your smaller employers. They're important too. And learn from them. You want to know, is their market going up? Is their market shifting? Is there an opportunity for them to bring an expansion there? You want to know from them what you can do to expand their markets and take their markets and needs and grow with it. Number 2, partner again, but this time with your local employers. You have no better asset, no better ally in your community. They can make or break for you. So you want to make sure that you're partnering with them and they can tell a great story for you because you don't want to, hope this light comes up, don't roll the dice. Know that they're going to say good things about you and they're willing to do so. Put it in writing, as someone earlier said. Make sure that your employers are saying good things about you and they're willing to go to bat for you when that prospect comes to town to create some more jobs. And finally, work hard, hustle. At every opportunity you get, go to every event you can, let your employers know that you can help in any way that you can, because hard work is what it's going to take to succeed. And then finally, recap. Know your strengths and weaknesses, have a written jobs plan, promote constantly, exceptional customer service, streamline processes, regional partnerships, labor force, job creators, partner with employers, and work hard, hustle every chance you get. Thank you very much.